Would you like to play a game that lets you blow shit up, including, but not limited to, structures, vehicles, and people, such as your enemies, your allies, and yourself? Welcome to Red Faction Guerrilla, developed by Volition, released in 2009. My Steam library is not getting any smaller anytime soon, so might as well start here. The year is 2125. You play as Alec, a demolitions engineer with as much charisma as a chain link fence. You get taken to Mars to use your explosive expertise for mining. You arrive and meet up with your brother Daniel. Man, Mexico looks so different. Sir, you're in Mars. Oh, my bad.
Fun ride? Yeah, a blast. We're under martial law here. Prison camps, torture, death squads.
The Earth Defense Force became the tyrant rulers of Mars, and at some point in the past, the Red Faction tried to fight back, and as you can assume, they got folded like a launcher. Alec explains to his brother that he just wants honest work, but his brother convinces him to blow up an abandoned site for money instead. Anyways, you blow up the site, you end up getting caught, and your brother dies. After all that, the EDF tries to arrest you, but get rudely interrupted by the Red Faction. Yes, they'll come up a lot considering the name of the game. And so, the game begins. You open the map and see a bunch of objectives, main missions, destruction targets, and more. In your safe house, you can upgrade your weapons, which include, but are not limited to, explosive charges, rocket launchers, arc welders, disc throwers, and guns. You can't upgrade the guns because they are not yours, they are EDF. You can only upgrade Red Faction weapons, but who cares? There is a total of 22 main missions. The first one was blowing up the abandoned site. The second one is named Better Red Than Dead, where you blow up an abandoned Red Faction base before the EDF finds out the faction's incriminating evidence.
You've done your brother proud.
Yeah, he had the same definition of easy as you.
The third mission is called Ambush, where you have to save Sam from an ambush.
Looking to defect. Sam went out to meet with him. I know she can handle herself, but she shouldn't have gone alone. After what happened at the old base, I'm not taking chances. Get to Sam as soon as you can.
Anyways, you get there and everything has gone to shit, so you save Sam, doing what you do best. Mission 4 is called Start Your Engines. In this mission, you'll have to destroy a bunch of EDF sensors by driving into them.
Last one and come on home.
And with the fourth mission done, the Parker sector is liberated from the EDF. Gotta mention that missions may unlock new weapons and upgrades, and so the Red Faction moves to the next area, Dust. New safe house, new equipment. At this point I had no more main missions to complete, which is kind of odd, but turns out I need to reduce the EDF control over the area to continue, essentially making this game Saints Row in Mars. Now it's also a good time to explain morale. The more morale you have in a zone, the more scrap you get at the end of main missions. So you are incentivized to complete every other objective before the main ones. For Mission 5, a group of miners are having a rally or something and they get attacked by the ADF. I kinda zoned out on this one. At some point you have to destroy some speakers.
What hearing reports of casualties?
3 speakers down.
And then you have to chase and kill some dude.
Gutterson is dead.
Well done. These workers have learned an important lesson today. The Red Faction is here to fight for them. Together, we'll drive these butchers off our planet.
For Mission 6, the Red Factions want to set up a new base in the Badlands, but Marauders stole a cache of weapons on the site. Yeah, Marauders, they're like the third faction in this game. Their scavengers live outside-ish the colonies of Mars, mostly in the Badlands, as far as I understood. Anyways, Alec gets sent there to investigate their hideout and find the weapons. And yes, it's a trailing mission. But, at some point, the Marauders drive to a rock.
You're not gonna believe this. The Marauders drove right through a rock.
Say again.
Must be a hologram, but how did they get that technology?
The plot does what it wants. So you get through the hologram to some ruins. In the ruins you find an unknown device that soon will be identified as a nanoforge. Because of course it's a nanoforge, how wouldn't it be? So anyways, the EDF has been tracking this relic for a while, apparently, and they didn't find it until you did, we did, Alec did. How incapable is the EDF? You get the relic, you beeline out of there, and when you go outside, the EDF is battling with the Marauders, and you just leave. After escaping the Ultor fiasco, you get the relic to Sam for her to, check out.
Alright, just holler if I can get you anything.
Incoming SATCOM from the Hydra, Earth Defense Fleet.
I need a status report, General. What's going on down there?
Intelligence confirms that a Red Faction guerrilla is in possession of the Nanoforge. The insurgent has been identified as Alec Mason. He apparently acquired the device in the Altor mining facility.
Is the forge operational? Has it been replicated?
That is undetermined, Admiral, but intelligence believes...
Intelligence believes a lot of things. When the Hydra reaches orbit, we'll have answers.
My battalions are preparing a counterattack as we speak. My orders are to...
The Council has placed this entire operation under my command.
Why wasn't I advised?
I will not debate protocol while the terrorists weaponize the Nanoforge. You will transmit drop zone coordinates when the Hydra is ready to deploy in force. Cobell out.
And for Mission 7 you drive a mech, because of course you drive a mech. How wouldn't you drive a mech? I mean, it's hella fun though, it's really fun. Mission 8 is called Ashes to Ashes. In this mission, the EDF tries to level dust by artillery fire, so you have to go around saving some information and people that apparently are too autistic to notice that the place is being bombarded and can't run for their own, so you have to go tell them to run away. Listen, I don't know what people drink in Mars, but it probably causes brain damage.
I just watched the EDF waste an entire town. There's just a crater back there. You people are outmanned and outgunned.
You people? I thought you were one of us.
What's the point of fighting a war we can't win? They'll blow us, our towns, our whole planet to hell.
Not before they have this. The enemy's hunting for it.
The Marauder device. What does it do?
We don't know yet. It's based on some kind of nanotech.
Well, if the EDF wants it,
We can't let him have it. Samanya is gonna help us determine exactly what we've got here.
To make this device work, I'll need better equipment. I can find it on the black market, but we'll need more salvage. A lot more.
Anyways, now you unlocked fast travel, so you don't have to drive everywhere. You also have the Nanoforge to waste 700 scrap in a plot device. New safe house, new equipment. Wait, I already made that joke.
Samanya. What sort of name is that?
It's Bantu.
Bantu? From where? Africa?
Actually, I'm Martian-born. I chose the name myself. It means the unknown one.
It fits.
The device you found is a nanoforge. I've embedded it in this rifle. Are you a good shot?
Good enough.
The nanoforge creates micro-machines called nanites. They can disassemble matter molecule by molecule. Buildings, vehicles, even people.
That's not how nanites work. After liberating dust, two new areas have opened up, Oasis and the Badlands. Now canonically, you do the Badlands first because you were moved there, but I decided to do Oasis first because it's shorter. Besides, the plot is a mess anyways, so for Mission 9, Alec has to protect the gorilla while they get security codes from a computer while making it seem like they're attacking a chemical plant or something like that, a chemical depot. Anyhow, you just have to blow shit up as you've been doing the entire game. EDF vehicles come from different points and you just try and prevent them from getting past you and attacking the gorilla. Fairly straightforward mission. So you realize that you can only do one mission in Oasis, meaning you have to go back to the Badlands. The next mission is called Catch and Release, where you kidnap a high-ranking officer or something like that and proceed to vibe check him for a couple minutes until he spilled the beans on whatever information you needed while you shoot your chasers and try to survive. And trust me, I didn't catch a single word that was said in that whole conversation. And once you got all the information you need, you throw him into a bottomless pit.
Rogue is dead, Commander. We've got the data.
Bring it in for analysis. If there's a path through the Free Fire Zone, we're gonna find it.
Yeah, that's a pretty deep hole. The next mission is called Emergency Response. It's just filler. It's pure filler. Next up is Air Traffic Control. This is the last mission for Badlands. You have to destroy some gunships and escape. But wait, there is something on my back. Yeah, this game has skills that you can purchase. I thought that I wouldn't need them, but considering the heal backpack refills your HP to full every some seconds, it makes the game a whole lot easier. Besides, I'll need it for the next mission, Blitzkrieg. I tried this one first and failed, making it the first mission I have to replay. I tried a couple times and ended up buying the heal, going back to the Badlands for air traffic control. In Blitzkrieg, you have to defeat the tanks that are covering the EDF's retreat. A lot of EDF soldiers spawn, so you better have a weapon to quickly deal with them, like say a nanite rifle. Even with the heal backpack I still struggled, but eventually I managed to beat it. With skill? Ha! No, with an overpowered mech that trivializes the whole mission. It was sitting there the whole time. Welcome to D-Day, Mason. The next mission, Guns of Tharsis, is the only mission in the Free Fire zone. You have to race through the zone, dodging artillery fire, and reach the power cores that power said artillery and destroy them. With all of this accomplished, you can now enter EOS, the last zone of the game. Probably. I'm editing as I play along. Mission 15 is called Death by Committee. This time you gotta crash an EDF summit full of business people, investors of the Earth Defense Force. There are many ways to approach this mission. I chose to rocket spam and then bludgeon the remaining targets with my hammer. But it's probably possible to play it stealthy. As most of the game has been up until now, this is a pretty straightforward mission. In the next mission, Dogs of War, you have to take down some snipers. Due to the growing support of the Red Faction, the EDF decided to put EOS on lockdown, telling snipers to take out anyone that's walking around. Be careful, the snipers don't mess around. They ain't no Halo jackals, but they hit pretty hard.
When do we launch the offensive?
Sooner than you think. Be ready for it.
Mission 17 is Hammer of the Gods. This time the Red Faction is planning an attack on the EDF to drive them away from the surface of Mars. But the Earth Defense Force plays the Uno reverse card and attacks one of the hideouts.
We're under attack. All Red Faction units return to base.
Hold on, we're on our way.
And of course it's the hideout where Samania is in, so you rush back to said hideout, repel the EDF, and save Sam.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Just give me a second to think.
Everyone's dead. The commander's dead.
So the old man dies off screen. I don't even know his name, and he dies off screen.
We need a plan.
Okay, we find the survivors and regroup. We still have the rifle and the nano forge.
Right. That's it.
Well, come on, Sam. That gun can't blow an EDF dreadnought from orbit.
No, but the forge is modular. The rifle barely taps its potential. If I had a mass driver, we need to see the Marauders.
The Marauders. Should I check you for head wounds?
Look, the Hydra is coming. This rebellion is over unless the Marauders can help us.
The Marauders are a pack of wild dogs.
Mason, I'm one of them.
Of course she is. This plot is fucking bullshit, man.
What?
I'm a Marauder. Now, you'll have to get through the irradiated zone. We can build shielding for your vehicle out of scrap. So you'd better start looking for salvage.
Hold on. How could you be a Marauder?
You'll just have to trust me. And I can't do this alone. We need salvage.
Fine. I just hope you know what the hell you're doing, Sam.
Mission 18 is literally just a cinematic, so there you go.
Oh, you better be right about this.
Trust me. Mason, this is Vosha, my sister.
You have brought an outlander. He defiles this place.
Well, I guess you got all the charm.
You, show us the forge.
Not until we have a deal.
With the Forge, we can destroy the Hydra.
A ship in orbit is too distant.
Not if you bring the accelerator online. The shell would have the velocity to reach its target.
It is not impossible.
Long story short, they agreed to help us. In emergency broadcast system, Alec and Sam storm the Voice of Mars, a radio station I assume, and you have to protect the station from the EDF demolitions team that want to blow it up to stop the transmission and message that Sam recorded for all of Mars to listen to and not lose hope or whatever the fuck. Pretty easy mission, not gonna lie. Mission 20 is called Manual Override. This time the Marauders help you steal a missile from the Earth Defense Force. You have to protect the Marauders' truck with EDF artillery from a top-down view, which is a nice surprise at this point of the game. Again, another fairly easy mission. In Mission 21, Guerrillas at the Gate, the Marauders and Alec launch an attack against the EDF Central Command, trying to kill General Bertram Ross, the bald guy that says, "Why wasn't I advised?" Yeah, that guy. Turns out he wasn't there, but you get the chance to kill him in the last mission.
Central Command is a pile of rubble. There's no sign of General Rock. Now to kill the Hydra.
The final mission is Mars Attacks. You have to defend Sam while she arms the missile. Fuck. You have to defend Sam while she arms the missile. Vasha, Sam's sister, you know, the Marauder woman that you barely got to know, dies off screen, same as the old man that kinda looks like Biden. Anyways, Samania sends you to the top of Mount Vogel to clear the launch tube for the missile. But General Volt is there to stop you. I thought it would be a great boss fight. It has some on-foot troops and also some EDF ships to take care of, but after that it's just a tank that you already dealt with before, but I ended up cheesing the fight behind a pile of dirt. LOL. I haven't shown everything in case any of you want to play the game, so final thoughts: game's fun, plot is bullshit, but it's not bad enough to be funny, the plot I mean, so I give it a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. I had fun, and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Also, post-game unlocks, woo! I'm not playing this game again, go fuck yourself.